All right, y'all. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Let's talk about identity. Okay, let's talk about trouble with our identity, and let's talk about our sense of self and our sense of belonging and community. Let's put all of this, hopefully, into a couple of minutes. So, when we are on our path to become a better person or the person of Ascension, we're going inside, we'll find ourselves in pockets of isolation. And sometimes that isolation or solitude makes us go into a little bubble where it's just us. It's nobody else around, it's just us. And when we get to that point, Spirit is trying to get us to say, hey, you have lost your sense of self, or you don't have a very strong sense of self, and I've been trying to help you find you. But oftentimes what happens when, we're trying to find ourselves, we'll begin to generate identities that do not belong to us. We'll begin to create identities that should not be attached to us. Now, in essence, what should happen is that when we're separated from our community, and if your community is your family, your work, your career, whatever, when you become separated from it, the idea is to go into solitude to become very strong in you. But oftentimes what happens is that when we are separated, we create, or division is created. We lose our independence. But if we think about what independence actually is, it has nothing to do with being able to fully take care of yourself or not, I don't need nobody. That's not what independence is. Independence is basically being an indivisible sovereign being, that you are one nation under a higher power and you are indivisible. That's what independence is. But what happens is when trauma comes in, or, community or family dynamics go awry, we lose our independence. We become divided. And when we become divided, we then most of us go into a hub, or this bubble of it's just me, or this bubble of I don't relate to anybody, nobody can relate to me, I'm just gonna stay here in this. And what happens in that is that not only do we no longer have a sense of self, we now no longer have that sense of belonging. I don't belong here, I don't belong anywhere, I do not belong. And that's not what this path is about. When you feel that you don't belong somewhere, you feeling like you don't fit in, what's actually happening is the higher self, or the overself, is asking you to go deeper within to find more of you. It's not asking you to go outside of yourself to attach to another identity. It's not asking you to do that. It's asking you to find you, so that when you do show up, no matter where you are, no matter what community you're in, no matter what space you're in, you do fit. You do have you. So whether you're on Pluto or Neptune, you fit. Whether you're in the trap house or the board house, you fit. Whether you at Papa John's or Domino's, you fit. Because you have you. You are not separated from you. You are sovereign. You are undivided. You are indivisible. And when you are indivisible, it doesn't matter if you're like this, if you're in that bubble, because you're good in the bubble, but you can also come out of the bubble and shine. And that's what ultimately the path of becoming a better person is about. In some ways, it's about being able to shine. Right? If you're a beautiful person and you're great, you want to shine. You automatically shine. And when you do shine, everything is added unto you. You become a magnet for good. You become the flame, and everything around you is the moth. You become the sun, and you're surrounded by negative ions. And that's okay, because you're still shining, because you are a beautiful person. So people, my people, it is okay to be in solitude. It is okay to be in isolation, but it's not okay to be there and you create things that are just not you. It's not okay to be there and you lose your sense of self, your sense of belonging. You do belong here. You belong here. That's why your ass here. If you did not belong here, you would not be here. You belong here. Find yourself. Shine. Find yourself. Shine. This video longer than I wanted, but that's okay. Mm.